I've been trying to record this 3 times now, and I'm really hoping this is the last one. Voiceovers are hard, man. Hi, I'm Yumizuro. You can also call me Yumizu or Yumi, whatever floats your boat. Welcome to my channel. Today's video is going to be a speed paint as I talk a little bit about me, what I'm drawing, and the future of this channel. Like every other artist, I've been drawing since I was a kid, and I'm pretty happy with how I've been doing. I remember during my school years, I'd draw in any paper that I could find. All of my textbooks and my notebooks were full of doodles. I did get scolded for that a few times though. Did that ever stop me? No. What's the point of having school books if you can't vandalize them with your cringy OCs? After high school, I went to study art school to study what? After high school, I went to art school to study graphic design and got extremely burnt out after I graduated. And for the whole year after that, I just felt like I couldn't draw. You can ask my friends. They can tell you how horrible it was. During my burnout, I got super worried that I was losing my love for art, which was terrifying because the thought of not enjoying it anymore felt terrible. But I was more worried that I was gonna have to find a different job. Working in something other than art or design? Oh, no thanks. I'd rather die. Don't think I'd survive an office job. Thankfully, though, that burnout has slowly been going away, and I'm able to make art again. My advice to anyone who's dealing with burnout from my own experience, if you feel like you need to take a break from something like drawing, it's okay when you really need it. I think if we never took breaks, we'd kind of go a little crazy. But that's why I try to fill my time with other things, like gaming or reading or spending time with friends. It really does help when you try and focus on other things around you, and then eventually when you come back to it, you kind of feel more motivated, you kind of feel a lot better. And, that's my advice on it, I guess. Okay, now that we kind of talked a little bit about me, let's actually talk about the drawing we're making today. So for today's piece, I'm drawing a self-portrait. Well, sort of. It's more like a self-portrait, but of my persona. I don't actually have blue hair in real life, sadly. But, a boy can dream. So, in the initial sketching process, I added ears and some other aspects, but that kind of gets taken away in the final outcome. I decided I wanted to kind of keep it simple, since I'm going to be using this for my channel icon and stuff. And I didn't really want to have it cluttered with random objects. The line art was, I think, the funnest part for me. I used to dislike line art just because it took the longest. I enjoyed sketching because I didn't have to worry about how messy I was, but when it came to line art, I took a lot longer because I wanted to be very careful and was sort of a perfectionist. And when I say perfectionist, I mean I quite literally would finish an art piece, post it somewhere, and then when I'd see the mistake in the post, maybe like a line or something, I would delete it so fast, and then I'd go and fix the mistake only to repost it. And I don't really care now, mainly because I don't post anywhere much anymore. But I also think that as I've improved, being perfect is something I worry less about. I find the process of line art a lot more enjoyable now. I think I have the most fun doing line art for hair, all those little swoops and stuff. Right now, I think my biggest trouble is with eyes. I think because I consider eyes to be such a main focal point in pieces, and I find it harder to translate eyes from sketch to line art, and sometimes even color. It kind of took me a while to get to a place where I was kind of satisfied with when it came to the eyes here, but I think we got there eventually. I don't have much to say on the coloring process. It felt pretty natural. I still need to get better at rendering quite a bit, but I'm pretty happy with how it's turning out. It was pretty annoying to figure out the coloring between the jacket and the shirt, because they're both meant to be black and white. I had to use different shades of navy, or just like a kind of darker blue to kind of separate them. And after all that rendering was done, we of course had to include our background, which I'm not a fan of doing. Backgrounds are never easy for me. I can never figure out how I want them to look, and it always takes me forever to end up with something I'm kind of happy with, unless I already have an idea of what I want. This was not one of those times. This one was kind of like, I just stuck with whatever I just started with. I was like, okay, this looks fine, and, didn't really give it a second thought. I don't really have any complaints. It looks fine. And there we are, the final piece. I'm pretty happy with how it turned out. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'm pretty excited for this channel and to see what else we do. I'm still new to this commentary thing, so I hope I get better as I go. But that's all I got for today. So, yeah, thank you for watching. Bye!